Behind closed doors, the dark secret of the perfect couple. The invitation shimmered in my hand, embossed with elegant script. Jack and Grace Angel invite you to an evening of culinary delight and captivating conversation. I remember thinking, another perfect evening at the Angel's house. Everyone in our little circle knew Jack and Grace. They were that couple, the epitome of success, happiness, and unsettling perfection. Jack, a handsome, formidable attorney with an aura of untouchable confidence, always had a story that would leave you breathless. He was the kind of man who could charm a jury with a mere smile, and, judging by the way Grace looked at him, charm her just as easily. Grace, on the other hand, was a vision of effortless elegance. Her smile was radiant, her home impeccably designed, her every gesture imbued with a practiced grace. You couldn't help but be drawn to their world, a world of lavish dinner parties, meticulously tended gardens, and an undeniable, almost unsettling devotion to each other. The evenings at their house on Chetwynd Road were always a spectacle. Grace's culinary creations were legendary, each dish a masterpiece of flavour and presentation. The conversation flowed effortlessly, usually steered by Jack's witty anecdotes and Grace's thoughtful observations. Their home, a sanctuary of warmth and light, felt almost too perfect, like a set design for a movie about the ideal couple. And yet, something always felt just a little off. I remember one evening desperately trying to pin down Grace for a coffee date. Just a casual chat, a chance to connect outside the whirlwind of their dinner parties. "Oh, I'd love to," she'd said, her smile as bright as ever. "But Jack and I are so busy. Perhaps next week?" Next week never came. Another time, I tried to call her just to ask about a recipe she'd mentioned. The phone rang and rang, unanswered. I knew she didn't work, and there was no reason for her not to pick up. Why was she so perpetually unavailable? It was the little things that started to bother me. Grace's constant lack of personal belongings, no purse, no phone, not even a pen, when she left the house. Her impossibly slim figure, despite the rich, decadent meals she prepared. And the shutters. The heavy, industrial-strength metal shutters were always drawn closed on the downstairs windows. They felt out of place, a jarring note in the otherwise harmonious melody of their lives. I began to notice the almost suffocating closeness between Jack and Grace. They were inseparable, always together, always touching, always exchanging knowing glances. It was as if they existed in their private bubble, impenetrable to the outside world. Some called it true love. I started to feel something else, a nagging unease, a prickling of intuition that whispered that something wasn't quite right. The more I observed them, the more I felt like I was watching a carefully constructed performance, a performance designed to conceal something. I would find myself staring at the closed front door of their house after the dinner parties ended, imagining what happened behind those polished panels. What secrets did those walls hold? What truths were hidden beneath the veneer of perfection? The angel's life viewed from the outside was a picture of enviable bliss. But I couldn't shake the feeling that a different story was unfolding behind the carefully curated facade, behind the closed doors of their beautiful home. A tale that whispered of secrets, control, and a chilling undercurrent of something far more sinister than anyone could imagine. The dinner parties were delightful, their home a haven. But the question that began to haunt me was, what price were Jack and Grace paying for their perfect life? And more importantly, What was the cost to others? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more book summaries and insights. Feel free to check out another video or dive into the full playlist you see now for more great book summaries. Click now and keep exploring.